holidays. Definitely there's this thing coming back at you guys with follow-up on Circle Clothing. Like I said, the last video, I had some things that I wanted you guys to hear on what happened to me and my little fiasco with them. Like I said, I'm not bashing the company. I'm not saying anything wrong about the company because I think their clothing is awesome. So let me begin. Back about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I actually ordered two separate orders. I had 140 something hoodies to do for two companies. I ordered one from one company and the other half I ordered from Circle Clothing. Like I said, I love their whole clothing line. Their stuff is awesome. Their feel of it is awesome. Yes, some of them come with stains, some come with a little bit of imperfections, but I mean, the way it feels and everything, it oversees it, so I'm okay with it. So what I want to say is, they sent it out supposedly the fastest they can. I received it about maybe 3 to 4 days later, but my problem was that I was missing three sweaters or hoodies, and I also had one that was the wrong size. Now I also did get one in a pink color that had a small yellow stain on it. I had another one that had a very small hole on the sleeve that was a black one. But you know, whatever, you know, I needed to get this order out, and I figured that once the order gets out, if the customer does say something, they can send it back to me. I'll redo it, you know, whatever the case may be, as long as I made my time. So going back, so at the time that I called them and let them know that there were shortages and that they sent me a wrong size, they said that there was no problem, that they will send it out to me as soon as possible. I said, okay. I figured at that point, you know, customer service, they got back to me. They sent it out quick. I was happy with it, you know, whatever. It took another 3 days to get to me. I finally got it, and they sent me the 3 that I was short, but they didn't send the one that they sent the wrong size of. So I get back on the internet. I start sending emails back and forth. I explained to them that, you know, that they still haven't sent me the right size of that one particular item. They got back to me that they were gonna look into it, that they were gonna send it to their shipping department, and okay. So they did all that. A week goes by. Now, mind you, I still got this customer waiting. A week goes by. I contact them again because everything is via email. This time I was a little bit more annoyed, but I still kept it, you know, business orientated. So we kept the business orientated. We called them. We left a nice message, you know, nothing foul. Tell them that they still sent the wrong size, that this is very unprofessional. I have a customer waiting, and it's, you know, I can't have this customer waiting that long. I'm tired of giving excuses. There's no way to give these customers excuses. So after that long rant, they send me an email back, and a guy by the name of Jacob, I don't know if he's the owner or he's a representative of them or customer service, but he gave us a call, explained to us that, you know, it's been a little bit hectic with the holidays coming and, you know, all the shipping coming in and out. And I understand. I know that the boats ain't coming in, and I know that some of the stuff is delayed. But to mess up on an order, just keep it real with me. That's what I want. Just keep it real with me. Just tell me, look, the ships are not in yet. Your ship was shorted because it didn't have what it needed. You know, I didn't have enough quantity. I would understand that, and I would have waited for the back order. But he said no, that he was going to make it right, that he was going to talk to his shipping department. He was going to get everything down and packed and squared, and that he was going to get everything going. And that I will have my wrong size, and then not to worry about the size that they sent out that was wrong, which I still got it here. And I asked him if he wanted me to send it back or he wanted me to pay for it. I even offered to pay for it. Like, look, I know, you know, nobody wants to lose out. So I even offered to pay for it. I said, look, I'll give you the money for the wrong size, but I still need the original size that I need. Now they raised up the prices $2. I'm pretty sure everybody already found out, whoever has an account with them. They raised up the prices $2. So now we're fighting in between about, you know, the time that they raised the prices. So either way, I still have it here. There's nothing I can do with it. I mean, unless a customer later on comes around and decides to buy it, whatever. So mind you, okay, now I call back. About a week later, I called back and said, look, I still didn't get a resolution on this. What's going on? You know, I have a customer waiting and I can't explain any more, you know, any more no's, or I can't send it to you right now because of such thing. So they got back to me. They said they needed a packing slip. Mind you, they didn't send me a package slip from the beginning. It was nowhere in the box, and anybody that I order from, they always send the package slip so I can double check on what they sent according to what my paperwork says. So no package slip. I told them, I said, you guys never sent me a package slip, and here we go again. We're going through this whole process again. I already spoke to Jacob about it over the phone, my wife did, and we tried to resolve everything, and it's still not getting resolved. So mind you, maybe, I want to say, I think it was after hours, but you know, they're from Texas, so I know they're about an hour and a half, 2 hours behind, whatever they are. So I get an email about 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night, I get an email stating that they were going to give me credit because they didn't have any in stock. So at this point, I'm like, okay, you know what? I already ordered it from somebody else. I explained to the customer, look, I got to order another hoodie from somewhere else. It's going to be a different brand of hoodie. You might not like it. You might like it. If you do, just let me know. If not, I give you your money back for that hoodie because I got to make it right for the customer. So, mind you, I'm still dealing with trying to get the credit back from them. Now, my customer, you know, said there was no problem. I sent it out to him. He received it. He said he doesn't mind it because it's for his business, so it was okay. So, mind you, now I got a refund from them. They sent me a code to use to buy another one. Now, it doesn't show up on my account. It just shows up as, you know, a code that he gave me to add into the spot where it's supposed to go when I order my next order. Now I have a few more things I have to order, and I would love to use this company because I feel that the quality of their shirts are awesome, and I like the material. I like the way they looked. I like the way they're sewed. They feel, and everybody that I sold them to, you know, big companies and small companies, they loved it. They loved the feel of it. They loved the way it felt. It wasn't too big. It wasn't too baggy. It was just perfectly right fitted. But I'm afraid to use them. Like I am really afraid to sit there and place another order and be shorted again and have to deal a month and a half of going back and forth on trying to get the shirts that I'm missing, or even, you know, returning the shirts that were dirty or whatever the case may be. I think that as a business perspective, Circle Clothing needs to get their shipping department and the way they store their clothes or whatever the case may be. I think that they need to get it together. I really think that they need to do more quality control. Make sure that these shirts are checked before they send them out, because if you're sending me a dirty shirt, that's just gonna come back to you, and I'm not gonna print on it. It doesn't make sense for me to print on it, because my customer's gonna say, wait a minute, you give me a stained shirt, I'm gonna send it back to you. And now I'm out of money. Now you're gonna get the headache from me. But I know that there's only a certain amount of days that they give you. I think it's 14 days that they give you for you to claim anything. Or I think it's 3 days. I think it's 3 days that they give you for you to check and claim anything. which is a little unfair because every other company gives you 14 days, 15 days, you know, to check. I mean, there's times I get boxes and they're sitting on the side for 4 or 5 days before I can even get to them. But yeah, I think that their quality control needs to be a little bit better. I think that their shipping department needs to be more on point. I just think that whole side of it, and I don't know if it's a one-man team, because customer service emails me and their name is the same name as the guy who called me. So I don't know if every person is different and they're using the same name, or it's just a one-man team and is doing everything. If it is a one-man team, hey, I give them props. You know, I understand shit happens. I understand, and I understand that, you know, it's hard sometimes, and especially when you're starting to blow up and everybody wants your product. It is what it is, you know. I know it gets a little hectic. So if it is a one-man team, man, God bless you, bro. And if you're looking at this video, I hope you understand that on my end of it, we need the results. We need the stuff that we need, and we need it right then and there, because we're on a time limit to get these shirts or these hoodies printed and send them out to the customer as soon as possible. I give my customers a 14-day turnaround. And that's me receiving the stuff, printing it, and shipping it out, and that's 14 days. So, I mean, if you're listening to me, and if you are, I mean, just think about our side of it. And I understand your side end, but your customer service needs to be a little bit more better. I think that your shipping definitely needs to get fixed. I don't know what's going on with that shipping. But every time we email back and forth, you're always saying that we'll send it to shipping, we'll look into it and shipping. You know, stop blaming shipping. Just get a supervisor or somebody that's there and make sure that he does it right. I mean, quality control, sending stuff on time, that's the main thing. I don't care about anything else. Just give me what I need and make sure that it's clean, imperfected. You know, don't send me something that has a hole in it. I mean, they should be checking stuff before they send it to me. But like I said, I'm going to try them one more time. I don't know if I'm going to place a big order with them. Maybe I might do 10 this time instead of placing 36 or 37 like I did last time. I'm just a little afraid of what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to throw a big bomb on me and not send me anything. So, like I said, their clothing, if you're going to use them, I would definitely recommend them. Their clothing are awesome, and just be careful. Make sure that as soon as that box comes in, you guys check it and make sure that there's no stains or holes in them, and make sure that the quality is good on them, because you don't want to go through the hassle a month and a half of going back and forth for them to just give you, you know, your money back on one hoodie. It doesn't make sense, and I don't want you guys to go through that. So, guys, I don't want to make a long video. I'm about 13 minutes in, so I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, you can go ahead and order from them, but just make sure you keep your guard up. Look at all the stuff. Check all the stuff, because to get back to them and going back and forth on email, and then when they do call you, it's like no, it goes to one ear, comes out the other, whatever. But guys, definitely check your stuff. Make sure there's a package slip in there, because they don't, fortunately now they don't do nothing without a package slip. So make sure it's in there. If not, contact them right away. But look, I didn't get a package slip. Can you please email me at least a package slip? Guys, I'm out. I love you guys. Take care. Stay blessed. Keep hustling. Keep making that money. Do what you can, and be careful on these guys, these companies that are selling stuff, because you never know when you're gonna get burnt. So once again, distinct out. Peace.